Hello, I'm here to give you an update on the current state of play on the BEPS Pillar Two global anti-base erosion rules and what it means for companies and how they should be preparing. At the OECD level, there have been a number of releases in December 2022, including one on tax certainty, safe harbours, and also an implementation guidance package. A clear critical mass of countries, including the UK, the EU, Switzerland, Korea and Japan, are all now committed to adopting the rules from the beginning of 2024. So what are the immediate areas for impacted multinational groups to be focused on? Firstly, undertake an evaluation of how the rules and the safe harbours might potentially impact the group. We've been helping a number of groups undertake an impact assessment using our BEPS 2.0 modelling tool, their group structure and C/C data. This assessment will also enable groups to identify how the safe harbours might apply and where the gaps exist in terms of their specific requirements. Secondly, understand the potential systems issues in gathering data. All of the data required for Pillar 2 compliance and reporting doesn't all sit in a single source system. So whilst the safe harbours may potentially simplify the access to data that's required over time, it cannot be guaranteed that these safe harbours will be available every year. So thirdly, undertake a more detailed modelling assessment. We're helping our clients undertake a more detailed modelling assessment using more complex data sets and also taking into account the safe harbours where they may not apply with certainty. So through this, we're helping them identify where the gaps in their data exist so we can help them to refine their overall data extraction processes. So fourthly, monitor how countries are adopting the Pillar 2 rules and consider the impact on live transactions. It's going to be really important to track how countries are implementing the GLOBE rules into their domestic legislation. Some countries will be considering how they can simplify their domestic tax system once the Pillar 2 rules come into effect. Some of this should play out in 2023 to add to the complexity for groups who are implementing transactions during this year. Finally, keep your board and management committee updated on the financial and administrative impacts that are being ascertained. Group tax functions need to ensure that their budgets cover ongoing resource requirements and costs. Key stakeholders also need to remain engaged to ensure that they're able to support the mammoth task of getting prepared this year. So in summary, despite the rules not taking effect until 2024, it's an enormous struggle for many groups to get prepared in time, given the significant amount of work that's going to be required. And then finally, any live transactions or M&A activity during this year really need to factor in the impact of the GLOBE rules. If you'd value a conversation about how KPMG can help, please feel free to get in touch.